All right, guys, I got a treat for you tonight. We're going to talk mezcal instead of tequila, and you're going to meet Jerónimo Dorbecker, the founder of Mezcal Local. How are you doing tonight, my friend?
Hey, Brad. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to this interview. Let me tell you, I'm a big fan. You've been uploading a lot of videos that I do like. You talk about the story of the brands, about what is behind of everything, the label, the textures in the palate. So thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate these bottles. I can't wait to have you guide me through tasting these. But before we dive into them, tell everybody a little bit about who you are and your history. What have you done before starting this mezcal company? Where are you from? Give everybody some of that.
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. The main thing is I'm an engineer in mechatronic. I study in Mexico City doing robotics. I love robots since I was a little kid. And it's crazy. Once you enter to this industry, talking about the spirits industry, you can't get out. There's something, there's something beautiful about it. And I want to jump on that. I started with one of my best friends, this great trip visiting Oaxaca. He was like, "Hey, Jero, we should go to Oaxaca to learn a little bit of mezcal, about mezcal, the what's behind it and everything." And I was like, "Sure, let's plan a trip." We took his car. It was a small one, probably no more than 4 people. Just yes, a very very small car, and we took it all the way to Oaxaca. And we started visiting these palenques, the mezcal factories. And imagine this, he was driving, I was drinking. So we stopped on more than 20, 23 different palenques. And the last one, it sounds like a miracle about it. The last one we decided to visit, it was the one of Leonel Hernandez, our current maestro mezcalero. But I was like, I cannot drink no more copitas. That's enough for me. I cannot have another mezcal. And he was like, just please, let's go to the last one. And even the last one, it was the first address we lined in our iPad. Like, okay, we need to visit these factories, and this one it's going to be the first one, and it was the last one.
Wow.
And we went to that one, and I was starving, of course. And Leonel opened the doors of the palenque, and he was like, "Have you eaten yet?" "No." "Come with me." He invited us. He introduced us to his family, talked a little bit of the traditions behind mezcal, the rituals. And after that, he was like, "Okay, now you know me. Here is my mezcal." And he take out a no label bottle. We start sipping that mezcal. It was amazing. In that moment, we decided like, we need to share this with the world. This feeling of how Leonel make us feel, like if we were family, like if we were friends. That's even why we put the name local on it. He make us feel like if we were locals. Let me tell you, I don't have the characteristic face of someone from Oaxaca. So he opens his doors like if we were family. It was beautiful. That's why we decided to start creating Mezcal Local. And let me tell you something else. We started like in weddings and like private events, showing people about mezcal, letting people know about mezcal. Even I tell my family I'm gonna start selling mezcal, and they were like, "What are you doing? You're an engineer in mechatronic. You cannot do that. You have to continue doing robotics. Is the future." And I was like, "Nope, sorry. I'm gonna start selling these small things for the parties and weddings and the tables." And when I see the reaction of people or friends or even someone that I have never met in my life trying mezcal for the first time and doing like a face like, wait, what is this?" And then I start talking about what is behind it and doing like a small tasting that we're going to do after a couple of minutes. I start converting, I always say that, people that never drink mezcal to now, so now they can be their first spirit they choose whenever they go to a place, to a party, to a restaurant.
Has mezcal like always been your drink of choice, or was there like a point where all of a sudden you switched from something else to mezcal?
Rum and tequila was my first my first selection, and I swiped to mezcal when I was 18, around that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was because the mezcalerias started like doing a small hype in Mexico City. So it was pretty interesting to try different flavors that I haven't tried in my life. Yeah, 18, 19. Yeah.
So I've been traveling to Mexico for a long time, and the places where I go, besides going to Guadalajara and Arandas and the Tequila region, going to the regions like Cabo and Puerto Vallarta and Cancun, those regions. I never met a lot of Mexicans that drank mezcal. They mostly drank not my favorite tequilas. So was Mexico City more of a hub for really good mezcal back in the day?
Yes, we're talking about probably the thing is they started with cocktails, like fancy cocktails. And when we talk about something artisanal, you cannot say tequila. It's not something that rings a bell, or rum or whiskey. So when the hype of organic, no additives start growing in the like main cities, we can talk about mezcal. Well, that's what I think about.
Sure.
I don't know if that's why it started. I think it goes because of that niche, you can say.
Gotcha. I mean, I know that it's mega popular now, and
Yeah.
you're starting to see the rise of raicillas and sotos and bacanoras and all these other drinks that none of us talked about a few years ago. So I think it's really
Imagine
amazing.
this. I'm sorry. Imagine this 15 years ago. I started 14 years ago.
Wow.
It was like mezcal. What's that? Even in
Right.
my family.
And now it's probably a lot easier though, right? And you've got a much
Yes.
broader expand.
Yeah. Right now, I'm glad to say that we are in the retail industry. We are the 16th most sale mezcal.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Now,
Yeah.
do you have a lot of sales both in America and in Mexico, or where's your
Mainly
primary distribution?
70% of my sales are based in Mexico City, in Mexico, not
Fantastic.
Mexico City, in the whole
Mhm.
country. And 25% are for the US. And the other 5%, Europe.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we watched this traditional tequila become very industrial tequila, and we've seen this amazing growth in mezcal. And I've only heard rumors of industrial made mezcal. Do you see that in the industry very much, or do they just fail? Do they not make it?
Yes. Well, I don't want to say the name of the brands, but there
Sure.
are some brands that they started doing a long time ago, industrialized mezcal that doesn't even taste like mezcal. And the public, or the clients, or the consumers, they don't really appreciate it. So
That's good.
that's what I use. It's like, okay, you try your $15 mezcal. Let me show you my $39 mezcal. Let's do a tasting, a proper tasting. And in the moment they drink and try the difference, it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. It's been growing. Probably 97% of the brands are artisanal or ancestral, and the other 3%, 5% would be industrialized. And
Right.
even the big brands that they are selling hundreds of thousands of cases, they, instead of industrialize the process, they industrialize it artisanal. I don't know
Gotcha.
how to
So they're
say
trying to
that.
keep some tradition into it instead of totally going like tequila has in some places where there's just nothing about it that's natural.
Exactly. What can I say? I've seen some facilities, palenques, that instead of putting a machine, they add 20 horses
Hmm,
in a
gotcha.
meal. So that's the way to increase your potential and keep it as quality artisanal capacity as possible.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really good to know because my move into mezcal has been slow. Like I really struggled with anything that was smoky at first.
Makes
My
sense.
daughter's favorite scotch is Lefroy, and I just think that is horrible. But as I've learned how to taste through some of the flavors and to let the smoke not overpower me and actually learn to taste
Yeah.
and enjoy, it's taken me a while. And now there's more and more mezcals that I enjoy, and then learning the different plants has really blown me away. You know, to think we just drink blue agave, but to have all of these different plants that are available and how they taste different,
Yes.
it's so cool. So let's talk about a little bit about your production and how you guys make it and your region. I know Oaxaca. Where are you at in Oaxaca?
Yeah, we're in Central Valleys, so eh, we're pretty close. Our maestro mezcalero is was born from Matatlan, Santiago Matatlan. That I don't want to say a big number, but probably 60% of the producers from the brands of mezcal are from Santiago Matatlan. 60 might be a little bit high. We're talking about 30, but it's a big number.
Sure, high
And
percentage.
we are like 15 minutes away from there. That is Mitla. That Mitla is one of the archaeological places where you can visit whenever you go to Oaxaca. It's on the way to Yerbelagua, that there are like these petrified waterfalls, beautiful, from Oaxaca, that I recommend to go whenever you go. Even I want to do like a commercial about Oaxaca because I'm in love. I even my wedding was there. I think the best representation for Mexico in the world is Oaxaca. Why? You got amazing food. The people, they're the the, the ones that open their doors like if you were one of their relatives. The architecture, they have won a lot of awards around the world. The the arts, the artistic. There are a couple of international painters
Hmm.
from Oaxaca. The alebrijes, the folkloric dances, and of course, well, the beaches,
Hmm.
the ruins, and what I always say, and of course, the mezcal. So everything that it's in Oaxaca involves like an amazing representation of what is Mexico.
I've heard that from many people. I've heard the food is beyond
Beyond.
any food you'll eat anywhere in the world. That is just amazing. So that is a trip that we have we want to do in the future. We can't wait to go and check it out.
Yeah, yeah. You're invited to our palenque. Please, please
Oh, I
do
would
not
love that.
hesitate to do it.
Okay, so you sent me two. We
Yeah.
see both of these are made with espadín, right?
Yes.
So are these cultivated plants or are they wild plants?
They are cultivated plants.
Okay.
They're espadín cultivated. Why we use espadín? Because of two things: tradition
Mhm.
and sustainability. It's the
Sure.
most easier to continue sowing plants after you take out after you do the harvest.
Mhm.
So I like to work with espadín, and also the efficiency of an agave would be like, if you do it artisanal way, would be for every 10 kilos, we're talking about around 20 pounds.
Mhm.
You have 1 liter.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's like a little bit more than a bottle. So it's a great efficiency for a plant.
And it's a very similar plant for the sugar contents as a blue agave, right? Like it's probably the closest one.
They're cousins. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so same time for maturity as a blue Weber agave.
No, we our plants grow until 10 years,
Okay,
between
so
10
long.
and 11 years. So yeah, we're when around after the 8th year, you can find that like an espadín have like the best concentration of sugars. That's
Gotcha.
why we wait until that moment.
And are these like your estate agaves or do you buy the agaves?
We have both, depending on the
Okay,
price.
very good.
Yeah. If the industry goes down, we buy it. If we start going up, we use our own. Yeah.
So knowing that we're in the bust cycle of tequila right now and agaves in the tequila world are very cheap, what is the cycle like for mezcal right now and for espadín?
Well, in the last year, it has reduced. It goes to our biggest peak. We
Mhm.
bought the kilo for around 30 cents per
Okay.
kilo. and right now we're talking about $1.50. And
Oh,
in the last year, it goes around half 50 cents. It's been changing, not as heavy as the tequila industry, but it's been changing.
gotcha.
Yeah.
And so the tequila world, sales for some brands have slowed down. Some of the traditional brands are higher and the big brands are lower, but we still see a growth in tequila, and mezcal's had an amazing growth over the last few years. Is your sales still growing at that rapid rate, or has things kind of plateaued a little bit?
No, it's been growing pretty
Okay,
fast, like double digit every year. So we're happy about that.
that's fantastic.
Yes.
Okay,
Still, we're a small company. We're talking about
sure.
no more than 18 considering factory in my whole team.
Gotcha. What
Yeah.
about mezcal sales overall? Has there been a slowing in the overall sales of mezcal versus the last couple of years, or is it still on the upscale?
It's still on the upscale. We're talking about double digit in the whole industry. Around well, it flattened a little bit. It
Mhm.
wasn't at the beginning we grow like 60% annually. That was crazy.
Yeah,
And then it reduces to 20, 14%. So it's still good, but it wasn't the way it used to be at the
sure.
beginning, of course. Yeah.
Still a higher growth cycle than where tequila is right now, so that's good.
Yes. Still.
Okay, so after we harvest, what's our next step with these agaves?
Okay. Well, we need to cut it in half because we're talking about like 160 pounds. So it's not an easy way to carry these type of agaves.
Mhm,
And we we cook it in an underground oven
mhm.
for around 3 days. We put the fire without, I don't know how to say it.
Caramelizing,
Yeah,
caramelizing.
caramelize it. Thank you. The heart of the agave. If you
Mhm,
get to that point, you need to watch out because you lose a lot of the product you can distill. Then we mile it in our miling is pushed by a horse.
okay.
The still is the Taona style,
Mhm,
the classic Egyptian or Taona from Chile is the
mhm,
classic one. And then we ferment it for 3 days also around, depending on the weather. It's in open barrels, and depending on the humidity or temperature
mm,
we do it for 3 to 5 days fermentating. We don't use any additives to increase the speed of the fermentation, so we keep it that way. Then we distill it, and we add like we take apart the heads, the body, and the tails. The
mm,
tails are probably the heads and the tails are we choose which ones are like less methanol and
mhm.
take just a part of it, and we keep almost purely body. And in the second part, that is what we do different than the other espadins. We do a pechuga style. Have you ever heard about a pechuga
Mhm.
mezcal?
Yes.
Okay. So I call it this style because we are not allowed to use pechuga
Mhm,
anymore. But in Central Valleys, we call it pechuga when you add fruits. You add, of course, chicken breast, turkey, snake, what, any kind of poultry or meat.
right.
You can say pechuga, but in Central Valleys, we call it also with fruits, with the
Mhm,
sweetest part of the fruit. And that's what we add in the second distillation. We add, imagine this is the alembic, and you have like a capote that is like the neck of the alembic.
mhm,
Here is all the fermented agave,
mhm.
and the fire is down here. In this neck, we add apple, banana, peach, and orange,
Wow.
and also the heart of the agave. So
Mm,
all the vapor goes around it and start dropping. The specific way to say it is a distill with. So it's a distill with agave heart.
wow. And you do that, so is that what both of these are here in front of
Oh,
me?
the first one that is the blue one, yeah. That
Mhm.
one is agave heart, and the other one we use orange, lime, and ginger.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's
Okay,
so interesting. Let me tell you about that label. The great grandmother of my maestro mezcalero developed this recipe so you can close your eyes and imagine you travel to the beach. or you travel to an exotic place. That's why she developed it.
Very cool. Well, I can't wait to try it.
That's
Now
amazing.
I have a fermentation question.
Okay.
Because I've seen a lot of places when they're doing mezcal or raicilla, you take all of the fibers and you put those into the tank,
Yeah.
and then some places will wait till fermentation starts and then they'll add water. Some places add water and the juice right away. Like what's the process of kicking off that fermentation?
We added right away. It have to be hot water.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you guys are doing your Tahona, are you using like spraying water on it like you do in tequila to extract the juice, or is it all coming from the fermentation tank?
It coming from the fermentation. Yeah, we don't
Okay.
use water in the Tahona.
Yeah, so that's a really different way that, we don't see normally in tequila. It's very cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
that's amazing. Yeah, and let me tell you, we need to learn a lot about tequila. Also, there are some things that in mezcal we're afraid of
mm,
taking that shots. We've tried, and I can be completely honest. We've tried to use machines instead of horses, or if instead of the Taona, the horse.
mhm.
I'm gonna take him away. Aurelio is the name of the horse, but yeah, I think that's enough for him to
You
work.
could use an electric horse.
Yeah, we want to do
Yeah.
with an electric horse. Yes, we tried to do it with that, and it didn't. We lose quality. So it was a nice try, and that's it. So that's why we're a little bit aseptic with the decision of. So so we decided to continue doing it the way my maestro mezcalero have been doing it for a little bit more than 80 years.
Sure.
No, 112 years. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I have a cooking question.
Yes.
Because mezcals, I'm so interested in how the things that are different, right?
Amazing.
So when you do the fire in the pit, you load different wood in there to burn to heat the rocks, right?
Yeah.
And then does the agave go right on that fire, or does the fire go out and then you stack it on the rocks? Like how do you do that?
That's a great question because I did the same one to my maestro mezcalero. Uh,
Good.
yeah. No. It was so yeah, the stones start get to the proper heat,
Mhm,
and whenever it cools a little bit down that you don't see the fire, you put
mhm.
the agave on it.
Okay. And then I've been told you stack it all in there, but you leave like a tree or a pole in the middle. So once you stack it, you pull the pole out and then dump water down inside of it. Is that right? To get the hydrolysis in there?
I've never seen that process on doing that. In our case,
Okay. Sure.
we don't do it.
You
But
don't do it that way? Okay.
yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm gonna ask also about that, but no. I've never seen the like they put water in the process.
So
Yeah.
just a regular cook, not
Just
like
regular
adding.
cook. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
We add the pencas, the agave leaves, like to cover
to
the
cover
whole
it. Okay.
the whole oven.
Very cool. Okay. That and then the still is it wood fired, or how do
Wood
you heat
fire.
your still? It's wood fired. That's awesome. Okay.
Yes, and
So
you need to. Yeah, I've done just one,
yeah,
just one whole batch to make like to keep an eye of the fire. It's a very tough
right.
job to do because you need to see how the like the string of mezcal is dripping, and it have to be constant and tight. If it goes a little bit bigger, you need to take out some wood, and
Mhm.
if it goes too slow, you need to add some wood. So it's interesting. Yeah.
So
You have,
maintaining a constant fire temperature, which is a lot harder than doing with steam and a still because you
of
just
course.
turn the dials. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So I have this question about tequila a lot from the day that you chop the agave out of the ground to the day that it goes in the bottle. How long does that take? What's a normal process from field to bottle?
2 weeks, 15
2
days.
weeks.
Yeah. The first day of harvesting, we took around 4 days harvesting.
Mhm.
Then 3 days from the cooking, another 3 days for the fermentation, and a couple of days for, yeah, we're talking about less than 2 weeks, but around 12 to 17 days,
Gotcha.
depending,
Now,
of course, of the size of the batch.
and probably this time of year and the weather.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
There,
And then, so
it's
before bottling, do you rest it like in some stainless steel or glass or anything, or do
nope,
you just go straight to bottle?
no, just directly.
Oh,
Sometimes
fantastic.
we've been doing like these entierros, that is like putting underground bottles.
Okay.
And let me tell you, and the next batch it's going to be for Dia de Muertos. I hope I can send you a bottle.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing. It's like a reposado but in glass.
Wow. Okay. Very
So
cool.
has like this earth sweet flavor.
Okay.
Crazy one.
Pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
not that common. We're gonna start to doing that like a special batches for that, but that's in another interview.
Well, okay. I'm going to pour both of these,
Okay. Yeah.
and I'm gonna use these little, the, the, the company that sent these to me is called Villa 318. They're just like these really cool, little capitas.
Ooh, they're
Um,
nice.
Yeah, and they're very easy to hold. And I wanted to do something that's probably a little more mezcal related than drinking out of my normal Glencairn or my big brandy sniffer.
I love it. I love it. And thank you. That's, I always say, like, they ask me, like, what's the best way of drinking mezcal? Or even they ask me, what's the best mezcal you have ever tried? When I'm not talking about Mezcal Local, of course, but the best mezcal I've ever tried is drinking it with the people you like. It's
Mm.
the conversation.
Yep.
It's not about the mezcal indeed. It's about who are you drinking it with. Sometimes it's been a pretty bad mezcal, but if
Yep.
it's a good company, it's one of
Mhm.
the best I've ever drank. So yeah.
I take that same thought process. For me, people are like, what's your favorite tequila? And it's always the one that I picked today to drink.
Yeah.
And sometimes what makes it better is the people I chose to drink it with. So
Yes.
that's the
No,
same theory.
nice,
Okay,
nice, nice.
you said you
Okay.
had a special way to do
Yes.
this. You are my teacher, my friend.
Amazing, amazing. What I do is to take out a drop and rub it between the fingers.
Do this one first.
Yes, that one first. Yes, sorry. Yeah. Can you feel the oiliness?
Yeah, and it's gotten like really cool too.
Yeah, have to be. So this is like a first way to see if it doesn't have like a lot of water or
Mhm,
other alcohol added. If it like doesn't feel like oily enough
mhm.
and start like um a little bit hard to rub, is I don't recommend that mezcal. It's
Okay,
going to be like have something that is not the proper way to do a mezcal.
okay,
That's one. Another drop and like rub it in this part of the hand until it's completely dry.
okay.
You can do it also like that's common in the hands.
Mhm.
Like do
Yeah,
it
I got it
like,
dry there.
but I like it here because normally we don't like wash pretty good in this part of,
Sure.
so it doesn't have lotion or soap or whatever. And now smell it. Have like
Wow.
this. What what's what's in your
I get
nose?
some smoke.
Yes, like the classic way. If you do it with a whiskey, with a vodka, with a tequila, it's going to have different notes.
Yeah,
For a mezcal, of course, it's the smoky
but
part,
there's a
isn't it?
citrus
Li- Just subtle.
and almost like an earthiness.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Nice. Now that we're smelling, smell it from the copita.
Ooh, I get a lot of lime zest and citrus,
Nice.
and I don't get that smoke that I got on my hand. It
Yeah.
like
There's something about the pechuga or the pechuga style. Normally, they filter a little bit the smokiness. So
okay,
our mezcal, it's a great recommendation for those like you that doesn't love the smokiness, the toughness of the smokiness.
but
So
there was a lot more smoke on my hand than what
yeah,
there is in the glass. It almost like it prepared me for it and
for it
kind of took it away. Yeah.
yes. Also, you can do that in every mezcal you try. I recommend to burn it in the hand and then smell it.
Okay. A lot of minerality at the bottom of the glass, but a lot more citrus and
Mango.
fruity at the top of the glass.
Yes. You can catch in here like the apple
Mm. Yeah, I
and the
got
orange,
green apple.
like the green apple. Exactly. Yes.
Mhm.
Isn't it? Like the citrusy of an espadín is the classic, and then the apple because we use green apple. But
Okay, so um, juniper or pine.
pine, yeah, it
Yeah,
have
I
like
get
this
like a
note of
pine.
pine, yeah, a little bit of juniper. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, it's like a blend between, is it
Subtle,
Christmas tree or juniper? Like it's pine, but there's like a little leans just a little juniper. This very subtle, kind of went
subtle.
away. And I was picking that up more on the mid glass versus front or back.
Yes,
Okay, that's pretty amazing. That's a
nice.
lot there. So like when I think of agave in Blue Weber agave, I think of roasted pineapple, sweet potato. That's kind of like what that tequila cooked agave to me. What when you grab espadín and you taste espadín that's been cooked, what's the flavor profile of an espadín agave?
Okay, it would be like sweet potato
Okay.
and a sugar cane.
Okay. So it's sweeter.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
sweeter.
It's even changed. The more I smell it, the more it changes. Now I get like a orange, almost like a floral orange blossom type note, and a little bit more lime.
For this mezcal is a completely, I'm gonna say, imperfect mezcal.
Okay.
Unperfect mezcal. A perfect mezcal would be you smell it right away. You get the pineapple, the orange.
Mhm.
This one it evolves continuously. It's not the
Yeah.
same the one you smell at the beginning and the end. And
If I stay at the bottom here, it stays the most consistent. If I'm sniffing at the very bottom of the glass, is the most consistent smell. It's when I dance around the other sides that I pick up all of these different other notes and smells.
change. Nice, nice.
Okay, do we get to taste this thing?
Yes, to the best part. We start salivating, right? So okay, now the first one it has to be like a small. We call it
Mhm.
kiss.
Sure.
So small kiss, just no more than 2 drops to your tongue.
Okay.
This one might be the most important one of the whole tasting because it let the mouth know you're receiving mezcal.
Sure, sure.
Sometimes it have to be this. It might be an amazing mezcal, but if you have a big sip, it's going to be complex and complicated to drink. So the first one. The second one, another one, a little bit bigger and had to get to the throat. And now here is something also pretty important. If you feel like a heat, like a warm thing in your throat, it's
Mhm.
going to be a good mezcal. If you feel
Okay.
like this cold, acid mezcal, watch out because it's going to be one of the worst hangovers of a
Okay.
mezcal, even if it's normally if it's not regulated.
So
So
a little bit of heat here is good.
yeah,
I mean, and I feel that. I mean, it's not overwhelming. It's like we're kind of the opposite in tequila. If you take tequila and it's all here and nothing here, then it's probably not a good tequila. It should be heat here. This has a nice balance of heat here, but it has a nice little throat peppery heat there as well.
without being too overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
nice little.
And now the third one, and at the end, exhale, like if you want to take out vapor from your mouth.
Okay.
And now the mouth starts salivating. You can
Mm.
even you can get like the notes of the peach in the back
Yeah,
tongue.
it's very balanced too. It gets you right in the back and your tongue on each side. The citrus is there. That pineapple is there. There's a teeny hint of smoke. I mean, it is so small. Like it's more finish smoke than it is in the beginning.
Yes.
The lime is there. There's an interesting earthiness that I don't know what that is. Like,
It's a cooked agave,
yeah,
like
it's
the
not.
earthy flavor.
Yeah, it's not like a petrichor. It's not like minerality. It's just like a almost a little earthiness that I can't say this tastes like that. It tastes like something different than what I've had before.
A little bit of minerals, but wet minerals, isn't it?
Yeah, different than like we're like a lot of times you get like a minerality from the well water, right? Where like when you drink well water, or like that petrichor that's like wet limestone, or sometimes just like a deep dirt, like wet earth. This is
Yeah.
different. This is like it's earthy, but it's more vegetal along with that earthy. I don't know how to really explain that, but
I don't know if it rings a bell with it. It might be that we use the peel of the fruits in it
okay.
that
Mm,
have like these flavors that is not like a common one. The only one that might be common is a apple, orange, peach. Yeah.
I was checking the ABV. That doesn't even drink like it's 42. That's very good. That is very good.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
is very good. That's pretty incredible. And now, and this one is not distilled with any fruit in it. Is this just
Also, is the heart of the
okay?
agave,
Oh yeah, you
apple,
heart of agave.
banana, peach, and orange. Those five
Okay,
things.
now I'm going to look for banana.
The banana is the most complex one to find because the flavor of banana has like it's very overwhelming, isn't it?
Yes.
But here you can feel like the sweeterness of a banana.
If anything, that vegetalness that I'm talking about could be almost like cooked plantain, like not quite ripe banana, but like a cooked plantain kind of taste. And that's probably just in my brain.
No, it's complex. I
It
completely
is.
understand. It's not an easy way to do it. It's not.
No,
That's why
that's
it's a non-perfect mezcal.
and knowing that those other flavors are there, that it's for me, it's really fun to go look for them. Like
Yeah.
you say there's apple there. Okay, well, I want to find that apple. I want to, and I found that in the nose. The green apple was there in the nose.
In the flavor, it's like pear, like a cooked apple, isn't it?
Yeah,
That
but
has
the peach was evident.
in the back,
Like
in
the
the back
peach
of
was all in the back. It's like
yeah.
boom, I got peach, and I wasn't knowing why. I knew you said heart of agave, but I didn't know apple with peach too. So that's impressive. Okay, that's fun. This
Amazing,
is going to be
amazing.
fun to share with people too. Like it's fun to have bottles on your shelf, and it's fun to come out and drink something nice, but it's way more fun to do this with other people and share it with people. So thanks for
Yeah.
showing me this. This is awesome.
No, I'm glad. Thank you, Brad. And let's go to the other one. Let me
Okay,
grab
so
another.
I'm going to do the same thing, right? A little bit on
Yes,
my
we'll do
fingers.
the same thing, and it's going to be probably less. Well, I won't say. I won't say. I
Yeah,
won't
we'll
say.
just see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the first step, you're gonna feel the oiliness. It's a little
This
bit
one is
less.
more oily than this one.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean,
That-
yeah,
Yeah,
just a little bit,
you're right.
a little more viscous.
You're right. It has like this constant oiliness, isn't it? Even
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's because of the peel of the orange and the
of
lime.
the oranges. Okay.
Yeah. And now another drop. Yes. In the other hand.
I can't. You know what I'm doing as soon as we're done tonight? My wife is going to come out here and try this. I can't wait.
And this one is less smoky, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot less smoke than what
Yeah.
the other one was.
Because we don't use the heart of the agave in this one.
Gotcha. So this one's just those fruits. So you're
Yeah.
taking out that cooked part away from it.
Exactly.
And maybe it's my brain, but I get a lot of orange peel. Like,
No, yeah. This one is a big one. This one is citrus, all in your face.
yeah, like I
This-
still get smoke. Like that's where the smoke is the where it
but
shows up
still
like it did here, but not as strong. But that citrus is more that.
subtle, isn't it?
Yes,
This one
yes,
is
very
going
much
to
so.
be a crazy flavor. So that's why I always recommend it to try it after the first one.
Sure.
And now, when you smell it, now you find some
So
citrus.
this one smells more like agave. Um, it's floral. Like I get some real floral type notes, and there's lots of citrus that I wouldn't be able to tell you what citrus it was. It's just very citrusy.
Very citrusy, and it's very like exotic, isn't it? Like
Yes,
if you close your eyes, it's like a tropical forest or
it is. You get, gosh, I want to say grapefruit, pineapple, mango, like all of these different fruits.
it's like a Disney movie of
It's
fruits.
even more fruitier at the top. That's crazy. When I tell people to sniff different places of the glass in a tasting, they always look at me like it's going to smell the same. And then they're always like, why does it smell different? And I never can really answer why. I don't know why, but
I,
it does.
I also don't know why. I've never, asked that question. It's
I think
interesting.
there's a different weight in different aromas, and those are going to show up in different places of the glass is probably the best explanation I've heard, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
And even to open your mouth
Oh
while
yeah, just a little bit.
change,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, when you do that at the bottom of the glass, I do pick up some earthiness, some of the same minerality that I got here, but definitely a lot more bright citrus.
Might be also the classic espadín, the classic flavor of an espadín.
Sure, just some of the terroir coming through.
Yeah.
There's more pineapple in this one. Like I
Yes.
really get pineapple in
Heavy.
there.
Yeah, all the citrusy.
And there's a nice grapefruit note too. And what's funny is I love the smell of grapefruit, but I don't like I would never eat a grapefruit, but I
Okay.
love the smell of grapefruit. And I like squirt. So there you go. We ready?
Yes, please. So again, just a small sip.
Mm. Wow. Just that little sip was wow.
Wow. It opens like a lot of parts of the mouth, isn't it?
Yeah. And there's a really nice, I'm going to say bitterness and not in a negative way. There's a really nice, like bitter complexity that like coated the top of my tongue just with that little teeny sip.
Let's see in the second one if you catch a little bit of a spiciness.
Okay. Yeah.
That one is because of the ginger.
Okay. So I was going to say it's almost like it feels like jalapeno almost.
Yep.
But that would make sense. Ginger. And it has a nice like tingle, like yeah.
Yes.
And that
Yes.
finish, it like hangs around. There's some really nice flavor there.
In the front of the mouth, isn't it?
I don't know if this is fun to watch me drink this, but it's sure fun to do it. I'm telling you that right now.
I know. Sometimes I put some of your videos like hearing it and I'm like, I need to try that new thing. I don't have it right here.
Well, I do that a lot with other people's videos too. And then I spend my time online ordering bottles that I don't have.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going in for that bigger sip.
Yep. And exhale.
Mm.
This one might be a little bit more perfect mezcal, you can say. That is
Yeah.
like right on the mouth. It shows you what you need to be shown. It shows the way of trying a mezcal with citrusy. It's not like doesn't makes a complex and evolving product. It's
Right.
just right ahead, isn't it?
Yeah, you get that agave flavor, that that sweet potato, and I get a really nice pineapple on the exhale, that like a roasted pineapple, almost more like what I would picture tasting, cooked agave.
Yeah.
So I get a nice cooked agave note, but there was a citrus, and then also like I think it's that ginger, that heat that like comes in, and this one is much warmer in the mouth than it is in the throat. Like it has that nice like finish that kind of warms up, and then that's where the finish to me has a touch of smoke and then a little bit of minerality, that almost more of a description of earthiness than what I got out of this one. Less of a vegetal earth, just more of a nice earthy minerality. That's
Yeah.
God, these are both delicious.
Nice. I'm glad you like it. And for your followers, I have a, if you're okay with that, I have a 15% off in our store.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
I have a like a promo code that is Brad Local. I'm gonna send
Okay.
it to you. So
Well, thank you for doing that. We'll put that in the description of the video too. I think showing people that in tasting mezcal is important. I've never had anybody show me that, and that's really is incredible.
and it's
So,
easier, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You say it perfectly. It's easier for someone to try a mezcal if you do like these small steps. Even I do it in every restaurant I go without being feeling like this poshiness, like or something. It's like just do it for me, smell it right away, the three sips, and it's like a perfect way to know what's behind of a mezcal.
that's amazing. Okay, so let me ask you. So we got both of these at 42. Do you ever do anything at a higher proof than these at 42?
Oh, just the special editions for now.
Okay.
But yes, we have one in our palenque that is 55.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Now
it's a high proof,
tequila
amazing.
can only go 55, but mezcal you can go as high as you want, right?
Yes, I've tried. We don't do it commercially speaking, but my maestro mezcalero have done a 62%, 63 around that, and it's amazing, amazing.
I bet. Yeah,
They
the
call it
higher the proof, the
the
better.
five, yeah, higher the proof is. They call it the fi- five. I don't know how to translate it, but like 5 steps,
Okay.
because you have one of those, you walk 5 steps and fell down. They
No,
call
there you go. The 5
it.
steps is all you get.
Is all you get. That's why you need to be seated while drinking that kind of mezcal.
So I know that aging mezcal is not a super popular thing, but we do see it in some. Is there ever a thought of doing a reposado and aging it in some wood
Not in wood, but in glass.
in
We
glass?
want
Okay.
to, yeah. We're gonna do like big batches for glass reposados.
And aging it in the glass lets it stabilize without it being affected by the wood, correct?
Yeah, it tastes like sweeter, and even takes a
Okay.
little bit of the flavors of the ground. It's
Oh wow.
yeah, yeah. It's not a, it's not an easy way to um explain it. I don't know why. That's why right now I'm very uh passionate about the añejos and reposados in glass.
Okay, well, I can't wait to try those. I my finish as I'm sitting here letting the flavors just kind of disappear. Tell me if I'm crazy, but I almost get like a chocolate to a dark chocolate finish flavor
It,
in my mouth.
yeah, in the one of citrus,
Yeah,
completely. You find a dark chocolate like a 70% cacao chocolate.
yeah. And that's I mean, it's been a while since I had a taste. As we were talking, all of a sudden I'm getting this. Why does it taste like I just had dark chocolate? It just keeps
Yes.
evolving. This is really thank you so much.
No, no, no. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Toronto, thank you so much for taking me through that and having me taste these. This is absolutely amazing.
Thank
So
you.
tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Okay, so our social media, it's Instagram, it's mezcal lower dash local.
Okay.
Also for Facebook, mezcal local, and Twitter, TikTok, and our webpage. You can find all our products. Next time, I need to send you the third one. That is the still with herbs.
Okay.
That is herbal, herbal, herbal,
So
and
that's
that
probably
one,
leaning almost into a gin type botanical flavor,
yeah,
kind of
yes, but without the
without the gin.
it's more fresh. It's more fresh,
More
like,
fresh. Okay.
because we use mint and two endemic plants from Oaxaca.
Oh, wow.
So it's like that mezcal was developed, that recipe, so we can have a bottle and start talking about ourselves like in a deeper way.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it depends on for what situation. Yeah.
We may have to do a video with that one. I'm just saying. You may have to try that out.
I think
Okay, so what's your website? Where can
yeah,
people find you at?
it's www.mezcallocal.com.
Okay. And you sell from the website so people can buy in a bunch of states in America?
Exactly. Almost for the whole country. I think the only ones we can't see is the control states, but
Sure.
yeah.
And what are our price points here on these?
So the first one is 49, the second one 59, and the third one 69. So we have like this range.
There's so many mezcals that are on the shelf at $100. These are such great prices. This was a great experience and amazing. Geronimo, I want to say thank you so much for sharing these with me, taking me through that tasting, and really letting me learn how to taste this. And I can't wait to share this with so many people. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, Brad, for the invitation. Continue doing these kind of things for us that love the part behind of the brands. Thank you.
Well, cheers. Have a great night. I've got a little left of this one. I'm going to say salute.
Salud. Even let's do something ritual and very something
yes,
about
please.
Oaxaca. So with the left hand,
Right.
say, yeah, dishbe.
Dishbe?
Dishbe.
Dishbe.
That is cheers in Zapotec.
Oh, awesome.
That is an indigenous language from Oaxaca.
Okay. Dishbe.
Dishbe.